Now, shall I start? Okay. So, hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Here we are having our evening. So today I would like to have a kind of talk. Just a second. Yes, so today I would like to talk on Blogger, which I actually am a research scholar at Department of English, and part-time I'm working at a college as an assistant professor. And today uh, I had asked previously my students to share their stories, and I have compiled everything and given it a name of a minor effort from my side, that is a story. And we had created on collaboratively on blogger.com. I hope my screen is visible. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, shall I continue or shall I enlarge the screen?
If you want to go into slideshow mode, where
Yeah,
we can see the slides full screen.
just a second. I'm sharing my entire screen. I also will be sharing some of the Google screens from web. So please help me in that case
That
also.
looks great.
So yes, I had kind of made a project called Digital Diversity Exploring Inclusivity in Collaborative Storytelling on blogger.com within a remote community. So I have selected some of my students who are belonging to Bhavnagar district, and some are majorly even belonging to very remote areas where even the internet is not reaching there. So students have some chapters of the story. Moving to next slide. Yes. So this whole concept or this whole idea emerged when I was just discussing with them the topic of electronic literature and my PhD topic, that is hypertext fiction. So they were very much curious. I showed them this 12 Blue by Michael Joyce, and they were very to know instances of hypertext fiction, like how they are are in a way immersed into the storytelling, digital storytelling, and they had yet of now they had just read this print literature, print text, and suddenly if we show them these things, then they are very much curious and interested. And even I had made one of the from trinary fiction, I had made some of the adapted some short stories from traditional to the digital. So I adapted some of the text, their syllabus text into the trinary dot fiction, and then I showed them how the stories be immersive reader. So they initiated they initiated their interest, and they asked me that can we also create this hypertext fiction, and they are having their blog with the help of mentor and with the collaboration of students. We had made a story on Blogger. So I have involved 7 students who are pursuing Bachelors of Arts from Bhavnagar district, Gujarat, India, each contributing a chapter based on their daily lives. So the objective was to include diverse elements or the diverse storytellers into one platform, and to understand how digital platforms can empower marginalized voices, because here the students are belonging to remote areas, and they are having voice. They somewhat know English language. They are the learners of English language, but the thing is that they are not getting proper platform to execute the stories, to reach to the audiences. So that's how this thing was unfolded. And main thing, the question was like, in what ways does collaborative storytelling on blogger.com promote inclusivity and diversity at the same time in content, and how digital platforms like blogger can be utilized. So we have made a sufficient use of blogger.com immersive storytelling. So this was a very engaging project which incorporated multimedia elements like images, audio clips, and videos. And students contributed chapters. 7 students contributed 7 chapters, and they had also incorporated multimedia components. The stories reflected personal experiences, particularly the Bhavnagar district concept was there. Video clips from Ramdev Peer temple, like we have here temples in India, and instead of natural sceneries, we have temples. So most of the students had taken temple as a symbol, or as an element to as a progress to story. And then yes, chirping of birds, and they had decorated the story with pictures which are very much relevant to the narrative, and this way it can reach to a larger group of audience. So yes, interactive narrative engagement allows readers to interact with and influence with the story. This was a kind of hypertext, smaller effort from our side, a kind of hypertext which gives readers the choices to jump to the characters that I am showing you here one of the story. I hope my Chrome screen is visible.
Yes, I think we're seeing a map.
Google Chrome screen.
Yes, yes.
Yes. And now I have shifted to one blog. So can you see the blog right now?
I'm not seeing the blog yet, just the map.
Okay. I hope is it visible right now.
There it is. Yep.
So yes, so from Bhavnagar district here, they have also shared the location from where they are taking that as their hub, and they are surrounding their narratives on the basis of that scenes. So here, if there is this chapter called Nirja's journey, the Nirja's journey will start here. First, they have embedded a map. Ranuja Dham is the place which is one of the setting of the story. So here, the story starts. This morning, as I was about to leave, a familiar voice greeted me from behind. Hey, Nirja. They have also shared the pictures which they have saw. Then one video is also embedded with voice. So here people play. I hope you are able to listen to the voice also. This is called Aarti. Devotees perform kind of prayer to their gods. So a very localized, a very culturally relevant the stories are, which are designed by students. For example, if here in one of the chapter, we have this yes, the picture from children in the village, how they are doing mischiefs, and what they play the role in the narrative. And the stories are also having the hyperlinks. Like Shivesh, if we click on the on this person, the character, then another link will open here. Another narrative is there surrounding on the life of Shivesh. Then here is Shrikant and Rudra. If we click on Rudra, then there will be another blog, and the location is also given. The setting will be this Bhavnagar district. One college is there, and in that college, how students are facing issues. That is also written. This is the local regional language, the photo of the regional language document. So this is how the students have created the stories. And it is compiled here in one blog. Here, 7 chapters are there. So each is filled with this all visuals and musics and all. So that was all from my side.
Great, thank you so much. We are holding questions for after both lightning talks. So everyone can either ask questions directly, then we'll have a discussion, or they can put them in the chat. So now we will turn over to Shanmu.
Thank you so much. I will start sharing my screen. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much, Lyle and Dino, for giving this opportunity again to showcase our anthology here. So this is a first kind of electronic literature publication from India. So the title is Indian Electronic Literature Anthology, edited by myself and Nimla Menon, Justice Joseph, and Jaguar Sultan, with the help of fund from Spark. It's a government organization. Also, it is published by SHIP, the publication house at IIT Indore, and then in collaboration with Ubiquity Press UK. So this curation has 17 works, works from different genres like generative poetry, frame narrative, splash poetry, slam poetry, and interactive narrative as well. Primarily in English, but also we have few works in Bengali and Tamil as well. And actually now I can just show some of them here. So now it is available in like a few formats such as EPUB, and you can see that here. MOBI and PDF, 3 versions now it's available. So yes, unfortunately the link is not still working, like we have this issue since from the beginning. For example, you can see it's mostly kind of reflecting still traditional version of print literature. So there are wonderful poetry and art and fiction are here. So we can also see the direct poetry, like how it is interactive, how it has other digital literary elements. But unfortunately, there are some infrastructural issues, which is why still the link is not has been activated. So that actually also tells about how it is difficult to get this unconventional publication from Global South, I guess. The other reason is that like why we went also with PDF and ebook publication, because the Fresh they do not have like infrastructural support to have like direct like electronic literature collections kind of publication. Also, it's very difficult to get ISSN number as well. So there are these reasons. That's because we rely on traditional publishing house. Maybe like if we don't rely on this kind of publishing house, if we have support, if we can develop our own infrastructure, then maybe it's easy to have such kind of very interactive interface. So the other reason why we couldn't resolve this link issue currently, the Nirmala who is actually he's head of the publishing house at IIT Indore. He's at Oxford University now. I am also got job somewhere in India, so it's kind of we are like here and there because we couldn't work together to resolve this issue. So I have written to them. I have written to Dr. Nirmala and then This is also, I'm not sure where exactly the issue, because it is actually hosted at the library at IT Indoor D space. So I think somewhere, that is also another issue based on my understanding, but I'm not sure. Hopefully, we are also thinking of going with one more second anthology, but by the time, my understanding is that we should have proper interface infrastructure, because this we have learned, like, although it's a kind of a really interesting work, and then it's very long, like it took really, I think, 3 years minimum to come to this point. So, but my understanding is that, like, as we are planning to go ahead with the second anthology, but by the time we should have a proper infrastructure support. So maybe I will work on that part. Please feel free to explore this, and then still you can read, although you cannot play with that some of the elements, but you can still read the poetry or like any other narrative in here. So I will put the link in the chat box as well. Oh, okay, thank you,
I've
Lily.
got it in there, Shanmu.
Yeah, yeah. And thank you so much. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, feel free to ask anything. Yeah. And I stopped sharing.
Great. Thank you so much. Yay for both. So I am going to stop the recording so that we